Right, so this is my reaction to obviously the review of the Wrexham game. Still big on my head around it and obviously what happened. Crazy ending, and yeah, just we managed to get the 3 points. It wasn't ideal, but yeah, got it done. So if we look at what's about the game here, so we start on the front foot. The stadium is a top atmosphere, top away fans, the best away fans I've heard in a while. Come to some areas they didn't stop singing on the fair play to them for getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning, apparently. At for the coaches to go this one because obviously it's a lunchtime kick-off. So, difficult travel for them. But yeah, fair play to them. And they were talking very loud. And yeah, their team almost performance back there. They were so close, to be fair to them. We just couldn't quite break them down. We did get the opportunity into the box. Especially, you think the Jones chance where it was blocked. You think there was a big chance. And Armstrong sort of half through pinning it wide. That was just a close moment. And then obviously I think that sparked Jill Manning's excellent free kick. Obviously, yeah, first back in the game just before additional time, or injury time. And then obviously that belief, and then it was our best spell of the game because we were pushing through it. And they covered up again, and then yeah, basically obviously pushing to get the winner. But it was absolutely seen to the end there. Wrexham, to be fair to them, probably didn't deserve to lose that one. We definitely we didn't deserve to lose either, but and we were the better side, so I say we deserved to win, but like we were also didn't deserve to lose. So I say draws were a fair result because we just didn't look that. Had a few opportunities, but didn't look not many clear cut ones. Just a couple. I suppose we did hit the post, and that Robinson and Armstrong could have scored the rebound there. That was the biggest chance of the game, but apart from, yeah, it wasn't too much. Couple opportunities in the box, so down the chance as well, yeah. But obviously, we ended up getting through, and I'm still gonna get my head around. Really, it was obviously, yeah. I mean, it clearly didn't really work with Armstrong up front. He finally changed it, and then it wasn't taking a change goal as the first goal, but I was like, I knew once we got that one goal, the belief was going to be there, and if we got it just before additional time, maybe we had time to get a second. I didn't expect us to get a second when we scored, but we did. It was almost like a bonus, and we don't make it easy, but at the end of the day, it was the first game of the season. You imagine you kind of just go take their 3 points, and they set up really well, and they nearly got to, but I think I wasn't really surprised how we played a bit direct, obviously quite a lot of the ball because we were at home, and we were the team expected to dominate, so it didn't shock me with the positions as per long passes and high control. I mean, wasn't for the Wrexham had a couple of little spells, Windass hitting the bar, and obviously the penalty from Windass for more pushed on by Edwards, but this is a bit silly. But they also had, was it O'Brien that went in, and then at the end, Keeper Moore had the chance to probably settle it. I don't see us getting two if we concede that goal. I reckon that would have just been the nail in the coffin, but obviously it's actually a great save from Bazunu, to be fair to them. And I thought, in my opinion, Quasi was the best player. He showed a bit of physicality. His pace at the back was helpful, especially in the system with Edwards or Stevens. So I think he was a standout for me. And I don't think if you have two in midfield, you can have both Downs and Charles. If you have three in the midfield, have them both in, maybe allow Charles to advance forward a little bit more, but having them as just sole two midfielders, I don't think work. Either needed Fraser to play 10 or even Matsaki, but obviously the ideal one would have been Fernandez, but with his future uncertain, maybe I didn't mind giving him a start, but to be fair, still had people with their future uncertain, he wouldn't play. So that is kind of a positive sign that he was at least. But obviously he was ill a few days before, so he only trained for a few days, so that was probably part of the reason. He was only given, half an hour off the bench. But yeah, the subs came. I didn't see a great load of Damien Downs. He did just kind of, I suppose, get in the box, try and cause a bit of havoc. But wasn't too impressed by him yet, but that was the first 10 minutes, I suppose, so can't really judge too much on that. And then I don't think Manning actually came on, obviously scored the free kick, but also stopped the goal, so he was actually man of the match. But so he did obviously make the difference mainly with that free kick, and he's getting forward. He's a better fullback going forward. He's more of a wing back, I do think, but he's not personally I'm not his biggest fan. But he's just not great defensively. He's alright going forward, especially for this level of this league. But yeah, not too sad about it. But him or Wellington, I think it's going to be a close contest for the left back this year. So yeah, he can make a difference. But obviously, one guy missing at the back is Howard Bellis. I think if he comes back from injury, maybe Britt right back. But obviously, Sugawara didn't have a great game, but I do think Sugawara at this level should do pretty well. And then Robinson was one of the better players. I wouldn't say he was outstanding. He wasn't doing the rest of his first touch, but again, he was one of the better players trying to create things, and he was the most successful picking out the pass when he was on. Then Fernandez sort of took over that role. Fraser the boss wasn't too keen by him, but he did try, and God, he wasn't the best, I don't think. I wasn't against him starting. I just think I was against sort of, if you're not going to play a striker and you're going to have Armstrong and Fraser up front, and then obviously a few times we got to go long, we were never going to win the aerial battle. He just got the ball back. Well, we should just constantly play around the back until we got to, change it up. But the balls, I mean, one of the first been long, I think it was, that just Mira's head down, I think it was down twist on, and then we created an opportunity from that. But overall, if we're going to have both of them up front, and then Robinson's not the tallest either, then you're not going to win much in the air, so that might be something that Wolf Stewart looks at, maybe playing Ross Stewart or Downs, or coming out to obviously. I would still play Armstrong on the wing, I just don't think up front. He can obviously do the job there, but I would personally say, well, yeah, wing who cuts inside makes a difference. And to fair that, yeah, Wrexham, they kind of shut him down well, and Connor Cody would play well, and they made a lot of new signings, and I think players like Jeff Windass are going to do very well for them. She signed from Sheffield Wednesday, and sort of playing in behind Keeper Moore, who isn't the most prolific striker, but for this level, he'll do you a job, and hold up the ball very well. And they know what their tactic was. They were away from home, difficult game. They were trying to win all the free kicks possible. Play up to him, he lays it off, and it very nearly worked for them. Maybe they lacked a little bit of width, that's one thing you could say. But we did dominate the game 6-2 mainly, but they did have their moments and sailed well and unlucky. But I'm just very glad we got the win in the dramatic fashion. And we got, yeah, obviously Stevens in the end grabbing that dramatic equaliser and getting the pressure off All-Star, because the first game, I think if we lost that, there would have been a bit of he should have played striker, or there would have been a lot of, I still think he shouldn't have played up. There would have been a lot of, and a lot of people going, oh no, it's not a good start, is it? And their players' belief goes down a bit, especially if Wrexham are obviously a newly promoted team, so you expect to beat them, but especially when you're at home, you're expected to, win your first game at home, get off to a good start. That's just exactly what we needed. It's good belief, good ending, and hopefully we can bring it on next week against Ipswich. I watched the game last night, and Ipswich weren't fantastic at all. And yeah, so I do think we've got a chance against them. Another week prepping with a bounce off that late drag when it always feels good, the buzz around after a win like that. One stoppage time goal, let alone pretty much two late goals. So yeah, that's hopefully we can push on next week, get the result we want. Right, thanks for watching. I'll catch you.